Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, this is awesome. Oh my god, this is great. Yay! Hey guys, what is up? It's Alex here, or Alex for Hire, and we are here with another mod review. It's been so long. I've actually been gone for a little over a week now, but I'm sorry about that. But it's kind of hard for me to get back into this. But we are here with the Mario mod. Oh god, and there's a guy up there. Alright, and I am wearing my, well, not really Mario skin, I'm wearing my skin, but this is part of the mod, but we will get right into it. I am so excited for this because I love Mario. Shut the fuck up, Cal. You do that, alright? Shut the fuck up. Okay, guys, the first thing that we should look at in this mod are all the new blocks that is implemented in this mod. Now, shut the fuck up, Cal. Do I have to kill you? Okay. So, the first thing you will notice is the ground block and the brick blocks, which are made with stone in this orientation. You'll get 8 of the ground blocks, 4 bricks, and you'll get 16 brick blocks. Alright, and if the next block would be the decoration block, which is just oak planks just put in, you know, this orientation. Alright, now if you go into a furnace and you take these items and put them in the furnace and just put some coal in it, like this, and this. After they're all done being cooked up, you should get, for the first one would be the underground ground block, which you place it down, just looks like that. Then you will get the underground brick block, which when you know, place down, looks like that. And when you put the decorative block, you just put it down and it looks like that. So there's nothing really different. It's just the ground blocks, which we all know and love in the games. Now the next block would be the underwater ground block, which when you take the ground blocks, put them in this fashion, put some water in it. This is when you know when you're in the that's the wrong spot to put that in. There we go. Whenever you're like underwater, these are the blocks that are around it. Just, trying to get a fashion if you are not familiar with Mario, but I hope you all are, because it is a very innovative game. Alright, the next thing would be the underwater plants, which you can see just by putting 2 sugar cane, and I don't even know if you can put it up here, but oh, you can. It looks just like that. So this is just for aesthetics purposes right now. The next thing would be the castle brick block. So when, the castles in the game and everything, you would take the ground block and you put a snowball above it, and it'll come up looking like the castles. Gonna get the princess, yes. Now, if you take the underground brick block and you put some coal in a furnace, and you just heat it up for as long as it takes, and I should have thought this smarter because now it's taking a little bit of time, go, you will get a castle brick block, which you can go with these, just like that. So there's more than one way of getting them. Okay, now if you take the castle brick blocks and put them in 4 fashion, like this, in the crafting bench, you'll come up with a castle wall block. And if you take a brick block, oh well, let me just show you this first. It's, it's more like a castle. Just more castles. Now, if you take 4 gold ingots in this fashion with a brick block, you'll get an empty block. Now, I'm not 100% sure how this works. I think what you're supposed to do is you put it down like that, and I believe you can put an item in it. I don't know how, but you can. I don't know how, but you can do stuff with it. I also tried putting this in the crafting bench and it wasn't working, so I think there's some issues with it, but nonetheless it is still in the mod itself. The next 2 types of the empty blocks is the underground block and the empty castle block, and they're made the same fashion, just with a castle brick block and a underwater brick block. Those are pretty standard, really don't need to go through that, but yeah, they should work the same way. I guess I'm being dumb and don't know how to put them in. Now the next empty block would be the invisible block. I don't really know much the difference between it, but you put 5 glass like this and then the gold ingots to get that. Now this block I think is very interesting. It's 4 feathers and it's the cloud block. It just looks so neat, and I need to change the time in a second. It's just a happy face. We're happy face. Now the next couple of blocks would be the pipe base and the pipe entrance. Now to make the pipe base, you would just, put the 6 iron ingots like this, you'll get the pipe base, and then you take 7 iron ingots in this sword and an ender pearl to make the pipe entrance, and it'll look exactly like that. there's the base down here, and then there's the top entrance part there, and that's how it works. What I was on earlier, the trampoline is just four iron ingots and a piece of wool, and you get a trampoline which just pushes you straight in the air like that. And if you haven't noticed yet, whenever I jump, he makes a sound effect, and it's just amazing. Yes, go Mario. Alright, now you can get the flagpole at the end of every level just by putting 3 iron ingots like so. And you can also get the beanstalk by taking 2 sugar canes and a seed. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the flagpole can just go anywhere, like pew! That is incredible. I don't know how to do this part though. Yeah, I think you need to be by water. We'll check this out later. Now the next part of the mod would be the tool section. With this mod, there's a new item, which is called a Goomba Fang, where whenever you kill a Goomba, they have a chance of dropping them, and when you put 4 in a row, you get ivory. And with that ivory, you can make new tools, such as an ivory spade, ivory axe, ivory pickaxe, ivory sword, and an ivory hoe, or a pimp cane, if you're like me. But the only thing is that apparently they're not good weapons. They're very weak. They just last a long time, kind of similarly to, or is it similarly? No, gold duration is terrible, and it's like the same as wood, something like that. Well, this one, I guess it's better than that, but it's just durations really well. Now, the next Mario tool you can get with anything, you can get a hammer, which it shows, you know, the attack rate on them for each item. They're not as good as the swords, but they seem to be 1 less, so I think it's the same as an axe if you're going to use it as a battle, but it's so incredibly cool. Alright, the next things that you can get are the items in this game. Oh, you fucking cow. Now, the items consist of a super mushroom, which I believe gives you 5 hearts, and then a 1-up mushroom, which gives you full health, which is made in this orientation of the mushrooms and an iron ingot or slime ball. Now, the next items I'm going to actually take with me. One is the fire flower, the Bob-omb, and the Starman. Now, the fire flower, I had to figure this out because on the wiki page they use roses, but roses aren't in the game anymore because fuck you, Minecraft. But instead you have to use these the poppy flowers, a dandelion, oak leaves, and a lava bucket, and you will get a fire flower. And then if you have 4 iron ingots and a sword and gunpowder, you can get a Bob-omb. You can also pick these up by killing a mob, which I will show later. And then a Starman is 4 golden ingots and a diamond. This will allow you to be invulnerable and can kill things instantly for 30 seconds, which I will show in a second. Now, the next item is the PAL block. What it does is it pushes all enemies away from you, like kind of like an earthquake. And it's just regular stone, 6 of them, and 3 iron ingots. Alright, now if you were to put a gold ingot in the furnace and let it cook up for a good couple of seconds like this, it will come out to be a coin, or sorry, 8 coins. And now I will show you. The coins are base levels. There's the golden coins, and the red coins, and the blue coins. And in this fashion, if you have 1 coin, which is just the regular gold coin, you need 5, and I believe it's in any fashion, but this is the fashion it shows on the wiki page. You get a red coin, which is 5 coins, and then if you put, 4 of the 5 coins together, you get a 20 coins, which is blue, and then if you get 100 of them, or 100 coins in general, you get a 1-up mushroom, which just fills your health all the way. The last craftable things you can do in this game, in this mod, is the new type of armors. Now, I put this one first because it was this way in the wiki, but I'm going to go with this one first because it's standard. You can get shells, and the shells can be used as items or for armor purposes, and you get those from killing a certain mob. And you can get the helmet, the chest plate, the leggings, and the boots. I don't know how powerful they are, but the reason why I don't know that is because I'm more interested in this next set, which is the Mario cap, the cape, the jumpsuit, and the boots. And you need red wool to get the cap, you need feathers to get the Mario cape, and then you need the jumpsuit, or you need lapis to do the jumpsuit, and you need obsidian to do the boots. And they look exactly like this. This is what happens when you have them all on, and they give you certain abilities. Now, with the cap, you're able to break blocks just by hitting it. The boots allow you to stomp on things and kill it that way. The cape allows you to fly, and the leggings allow you to jump higher with no fall damage. And I will show you like this. Whew. Oh god, there's an enemy. There's an enemy. He's chasing me. I gotta run. I gotta run. See. Oh, thank god. What the? He's dropping enemies on my head. A dick. Now, since we can talk about the enemies, this is one of the enemies. I'm going to show you the POW block. See, it pushed him away and kind of killed him. Now, here's the fire flower I'll use on him. If I can... Okay. If I can hit him. Come on. Oh, okay. Caught him on fire, which is very good for cows in general. If I can hit this cow. There we go. It's perfect. Alright guys, so let's go over the new mobs in this mod, which consists of freaking every Mario mob you can almost think of, which are the Goombas. Oh god, the Goombas, which I love to... Oh, this is where I can test out the shoes. Boo! Boo! See? Goombas. Alright, these next guys are the Koopas. And I just killed one by accident. Boo! And they drop the shells. Oh, I just killed them all. I'm an awful person. Now I can actually show you because of this. Here, I'll test on the Goombas. Is with the shells, you can actually place them down and hit them. It's a game of... Oh my god, this is great. These things are great. Now with the Bob-ombs, if you jump on them, you can actually get them and use them like so. And I believe if you don't do that, they will just explode. Or not. The next mob would be Bullet Bill. I put two of them here. They are incredibly fast, and they explode on you in impact. But if you just get them right, I believe you can jump on them and kill them like so. Drop sulfur. But I believe the best idea is just to get out of their way. Alright, the next mob is Cheep Cheep, which are just these fish. They don't do any damage, but you can actually get hurt trying to kill them, which doesn't make sense to me, but whatever, you can. They don't really do anything. They're just fishies. The next... Oh god, I killed him. The next mob is the Hammerhead, which I just killed him like that. They're like Bowser's little companions. Get the fuck out of here. It's not your time yet. So yeah, they do some damage, and you know, like any other mob, but you can jump on their head and kill them as Mario. Oh, or you can just do that. Alright, the next mob, which is probably one of the coolest, is Toad. Passive mob, tries to help get coins, and if you jump on their heads, Mario goes, aha, and you just jump and bounce. Don't hurt them. It's the coolest thing ever. Alright, this next mob, you might be able to tell by the sprite of it, is Bowser. Now, Bowser does not shut the fuck up, but he also, he spawns in dungeons, which I'll show later, and he is very hard to kill, takes a lot of damage, and you can't really just jump on him, see? When you jump on him, he just kind of don't do anything. Okay, the next mob is Beetle. I believe you can you jump on them? Yeah, you can jump on them, and they drop shells. I don't know much about them. I don't think they do much damage, to be quite honest. Yeah, they're pretty crappy mobs. Alright, the next is a passive or friendly mob known as Yoshi. And if you right click him, you can ride him, he can double jump, and he makes the noises. He can also eat his mobs. It says control is the standard button for it, but I can't actually get him to eat anything, so there might be an issue, or the control is actually changed that I am unaware of. So yeah, I have to do some more research on that. Alright, this next mob, which you can see is not in here, they're flying all over the place, is Lakitu, and apparently they drop mobs on top of you, and I don't like them. See, I try to capture them in here, but they go through these, and it really bothers me. I don't know if you can kill them. I don't think we can. Can you? No, I don't think you can kill them. You might be able to with bow and arrow, but I just don't want to. Give me your soul. Oh, okay. They die pretty easily with the diamond sword. Now one of the last mobs is Spiny. I didn't know that was their name. You cannot jump on them or you'll hurt yourself. So I believe the only way is to use a sword or some type of equipment, which I'll show the Bob-omb right now. Go get him, Bob-omb! And they killed them. Phew! Fly! Okay. For the last mob, I just changed it to nighttime because I believe they only spawn in, I think it's mushrooms and at night. And it is Boo! Yay, it's Boo. I love Boo. Now, I don't know what happens when you kill him. But let's just spawn a bunch of... Can you jump on him? You can jump on him. Okay, they drop feathers. But Boo's pretty cool. I think they did a really good job on making him. I feel like he could be a little bit bigger, but other than that, he was really cool. Alright, as you can see, there are these generated castles randomly all over the place. And they are actually very easy to find. I just passed like 40 of them just to get to this one. And when you see how it's dark, well, once you walk inside, it'll actually spawn Bowser in there, and it's a boss battle. Now, like I said, Bowser is very difficult to kill, so I'm going to go in there with all this stuff, and I'm actually going to start with the Starman to walk in there. So let me game mode as I'm scared. Let's do it. Okay, I killed him. Wow, that was actually... It's easier with the star power. You can't do anything. That was awesome. Okay, you can stop now. Nope, you can stop now. It's been... Okay, there we go. So, as you can see, with all these powers and abilities, it does not take long to kill him, but if you just have standard equipment, it takes a shit ton. Trust me, it does. As you can see, this is the last thing that's actually featured in this mod pack. Or mod. Super Mario mod. I can't talk. Well, this is the last thing. I'm going to go into survival. And you see it's just a question mark. And since I have the Mario hat, I can break the blocks. And if you go underneath of it and just... See, it dropped the coin. Now these things will drop coins, it'll drop stars, it'll drop flowers, it'll drop anything. It's random. That's the cool thing about it. There's another one over here we can actually go check out real quick. While we... Woohoo! Woohoo! That's, you know, was not good at all. But it's also me being very tired. So let's try to get this one. What did it drop? Did it just drop a... Oh, it dropped the regular coin. Okay. So they... Right now, I guess they're just dropping coins, but you can get lucky and get a lot of things. It's pretty intense. Alright guys, one thing I didn't show real quick is some of the sound effects that happen. I'm just going to show 2 more sound effects, and that's when you eat the red mushroom. It makes that sound, and then when you eat the 1-up mushroom, there, it has the sounds. And this guy, whoever worked on it, did an excellent job. I think it's great. Please remember to go show some respect for this guy and download it, because it is actually a very awesome mod. I'm just kind of stupid and I don't know how some of these things work. Like, I don't know how this pipe works. I tried to set up a system over there, but I just don't know how it works. Maybe you have to like do some stuff. Wait a minute. I think it might work. If I'm gonna try it, and if it does, I'll add it at the end of the video. But if not, then I'm just gonna end it here. So, yeah, it's an awesome mod. I'm so glad to be back into doing these. I'm very excited, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!